Welcome to Holy Rosary Church in Portugal Cove South. Built more than a century ago, it's been the spiritual heartbeat for this staunchly Catholic Irish Loop community for generations. But like many churches in the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of St. John's, it faces an uncertain future. There are few churchgoers. The priest in this parish will soon turn 88 years of age, and it's unlikely he'll be replaced. And for the past 2 years, the church has been for sale as the insolvent archdiocese sells off assets in a court-supervised liquidation process. Prospective buyers have been sniffing around, but local residents are taking a stand to protect what they built. The last Mass took place in this church on September 1st. Later that day, the mayor and a few others showed up here and changed the locks. So no one's getting in here without first going through those select few key holders. This church, they say, will not be sold. Meet the only 2 key holders to Holy Rosary, and they want to send a not-so-subtle message.
Prospective buyers, you will not be welcome in our community, and we do not want this church to be anything other than what it is now. A church and a historical building that's part of our community and our people here in this community.
The church was originally listed for $75,000. The purchase price has since dropped significantly, and recently someone contacted the town hall looking for an occupancy permit. This man has been the mayor for a stunning 49 years. He's also deeply connected to this church, and he's not ready to see it sold and converted into a seasonal residence or a tourist attraction like a microbrewery.
We'd rather have the church here in our name, even if it eventually falls down.
5 years ago, following a successful fundraising campaign, the church underwent a major renovation. People donated thousands to have windows and doors installed in memory of a lost loved one. The roof and shingles were also replaced. Then 2 years ago, the courts ruled that the Archdiocese was liable for abuses carried out at the notorious Mount Cashel orphanage. The Archdiocese has been selling off all its properties in order to raise the millions needed to compensate the hundreds of victims. In many cases, like in Cape Broyle, the local congregation rallied and bought back their church. But that's not going to happen here.
That's an insult to us as a community, that this beautiful church is going up for sale for $48,000 after we just worked so hard to put $134,000 into it.
Members of the congregation recently sent this letter to Archbishop Peter Hunt. They want their church removed from the sales list.
We need the Archdiocese to let us know that our church is not going to be sold. And this church rightfully belongs to the people of this community.
Meanwhile, these are scenes you won't see much anymore at Holy Rosary. These Catholics accept the fact that regular church services likely won't be held here anymore. Like most places along this shore, this community is fading. About 80 homes, and many are unoccupied. Just 2 young children. In order to attend Mass, residents now have to travel 12 kilometers to this church in Trepassey. But what these Catholics won't accept is the loss of this building. Too many memories. Too many prayers. Terry Roberts, CBC News, Portugal Cove, St. Philip's.